Morning, class. What we're doing today is we're going to start with taking some notes. I'm going to show you how to take a piece of wall material here and convert it into your blueprint with all your doors and windows cut out of it. Now, the notes say first you want to do is figure out your square end. Then you want to mark top and bottom. You want the pencil marks on the inside. Now, all those notes up there, you should write those down in your notebook. Line up so you've got your print really square. I'll be doing all that here in just a minute. Then you're going to mark each wall on the bottom first. Then you're going to pick it up, move it to the top, and mark all the top, same places, lined up perfectly. Then you're going to take your ruler and line up all those straight lines. Then you're going to measure to set the heights of the windows and the doors. So now, without further ado, we're going to get going on this. And here's the desktop. All right, the keyboard goes away. And here's your blueprint. So your blueprint looks like this. So what you got to do now is you got to line up your wall material with the end here so it's nice and square. Now I'm going to write top up here. And then I'm going to write bottom down here. So these are going to be on the inside. When I tip my wall up, it'll be in this direction like this. And then the writing will be on the inside of my house. So if I'm looking at a blueprint, I'd want my wall to tip up this way. So you got to kind of think about that kind of stuff to begin with. So now, here we've got her lined up. Now I'm going to do the bottom. Often I will start with the end, so I make sure that that's the end one. Then I got a door. I have a window. I got a door. I got a window. Another window. Now I've got a sliding glass door. Now that one's going to be this big. A lot of times people will mark that one. That's not a big deal. If you do, you just make sure you mark it correctly. Now I've done the bottom. I lift up my wall and I do exactly the same on the top this time. And I'm going to do it exactly the same way I did it last time. And I'm going to line up here. Make sure that I line stuff up. Now, take my ruler. I'm going to line these up and make them nice, straighten up and down here. Now, to get a little bit out of whack, you got to just make sure they're vertical. Here's this one. There's that one. And then here's the first one for a window. Here, you'll notice I got a little bit out of whack here. Let me see what we got here. Let's get that over just a smidge. And then this one, not sure how I got that one all messed up, but I did. So here we got this one. And this one. And this one. And this one. Now we got our vertical lines coming. This one. The main thing is that these are square up and down and not at an angle, okay? This one. And this one. Now this sheet of paper I got for you here, you can use that as a template of your own, okay? And I got my last one here. Now this is my, okay. So here on my end wall, I'm going to make this a cut through so it goes like this with slashes. This here is going to be a door, and I'm going to measure that up. Now, you always measure from the bottom up. Here it says 1 5/8 inches. Now, if you have a little trouble with your ruler, if you'll notice, and you put your ruler on the picture down here, this happens to be exactly 1 5/8 inches. So the 5/8 mark was up here, and that's it. And that's it right there. Now I put the line across the top, and this becomes where a door is. Now I'm going to cut it through here. and here. Okay, next one. It's going to be a window, and it's a 1/2 inch up. Remember, you can always look against here. Where's the 1/2 inch on this ruler? Well, on this one, it's exactly at 32, and 1.5 inches is right here. So now I move it over, 1/2 inch, 1.5 inches, 1/2 inch, 1.5 inches. This is a window. This is a picture window, just by the way. Now we got another door. That's 1 11/16 inches. Now, if you have trouble remembering where 1 11/16 inches are, well, there it is. That was the 5/8. 11/16 is just one below of the longer ones, under 3/4. So 11/16 would be right there. 11/16 is right there. So now we got the 11/16 in there. Another door, so we got to put in the slashes where we cut through it at. Exterior door. Notice I'm getting all this as an interior door, just so you know. Next one's another window, and that's 5/8 and 1.5 inches. So 5/8 right here, and 1.5 inches is here. Then I got 1 inch and 1.5 inches here. Now I got 1 5/8 inches and 1 5/8 inches. Now I got to get all these lines drawn in quick. Now, that's an X because it's a window. That's a window. And that's a window. So these all get cut out if they're X's. And guys, this should be identical to this. And just so you know, it pretty much is. And that's it right there.